Hello and welcome back, dear YouTube viewers. Nick again, streaming with Magic Duels. Today we are going to visit this deck. Is like an intermission. Previously we were looking at a very similar deck using Aether Revolt cards, and I wanted to, while we wait to see a second part of this, we want to check this other deck before. This is going to be trying to get some energy so we can create some servos using the energy and then try to win. So it's going to look very similar to the other instance of the deck. Many cards are the same. We have the scrap trawler to fetch back some artifacts from the graveyard. It's a very cool card. I don't know if it fits in this deck, but I like it. Filigree Familiar showing up. Then Dynable Tower and Consulate Tower to give us some energy and do something that we can use the energy other than making servo tokens. The Aether Stone Rock, one of the coolest cards in the deck, since we get energy whenever a creature enters the battlefield, and then we can put counters on the rock and tap something the opponent controls when this one attacks. Then this Aether Inspector has vigilance and can create tokens. Other than that, it also gives us energy that we might spend somewhere else if we don't want to attack with the Aether Inspector. And the Multiform Wonder is really one of the best cards that uses energy because it has so many options. It can gain Flying, Vigilance, Lifelink, +2/-2 or -2/+2 for just one single energy. So it's a very cool card. The only thing I worry in this deck is the mana base. Well, let's go with 22 lands. Last time in the previous games with the other variant of the deck, we got punished by having too much lands in the deck, or well, I should say drawing too many lands. And there's not that many lands actually, but yeah, that's the thing with Magic that I think it would be neat if they change the rules of the games. So because how many times has it happened to you that you have a decent deck, a very interesting opponent, but the game just goes down the drain because one of the players can't find the cards he needs, or he can't get the lands, or he has too much lands. Who wants to play like that? So all these lands enter tapped currently, but I think we keep it anyways because we have 2 rocks in hand, and that's the best card in the deck, I think. Well, the card that makes more sense in the deck, I should say. So turn 3, we are looking to playing servo schematic. Mortuary Mire, not going to do much so soon. Let's see what we get. Alright, this is better since now we get to play the servo schematic. Then I think, depending on our next draw, if we don't have a 3-drop for next turn, we drop the Mortuary Mire. Else we can use the Isolated Chapel because now it's going to enter untapped, and then we can play something for 3. Here, Consul's Lieutenant is going to be hard to stop. Alright, there's a 2-drop. The one thing that we need here is to have enough mana for this guy to activate this ability. Okay, let's go with this and this, and if the opponent can kill it anyways, if he can kill him, we get the Mortuary Mire for later. So yeah, it's going to slow us by playing. We can't play the rock next turn, but we can send this guy to attack and it's going to grow. So opponent with 2, we can block if the opponent does not tap our guy or does something nasty. So first strike is nice, but it can't beat the indestructible. We can pay 1, sacrifice 1 artifact, and we are going to go for the schematic. So the opponent, hopefully he does not have Celestial Flare. That's the only way he could alright, let's see if he has some trick here. No, yeah, okay. Syndicate Trafficker survives. I presume the opponent has some Revolt cards, otherwise this attack makes no sense. Well, maybe the opponent didn't knew. Okay, here's the Revolt card as I deduced. He can return target to the battlefield. A very powerful effect there. Okay, let's swing with this guy first. Just if you are listening and wondering what song we have, it's called the Iron Inagara Dabira from Iron Butterfly, a 1968 song, an emblematic rock and roll song. Okay, let's see. Why didn't I play? Oh, okay. All right. Why didn't I play the plant? That's really stupid. It was because a mistake I did with the keys there. Okay, we're going to do... We don't want this guy renowned anytime soon. We are going to give an additional counter to the Trafficker. Because it's going... the token dies anyway. Alright. Let's see if the opponent has something that he wants to cast. Another Lieutenant. Now this is becoming increasingly difficult to stop. Let's see what we find now. This should prove to be nice now. Okay, let's go with this. Should I attack here? The thing is, if I play this, I don't have mana for the Trafficker. Alright, let's attack anyways. Let's go aggressive. Let's see what happens now. If the opponent tries to kill the Trafficker, he loses 2 creatures. He does not jump block. Alright, so it is. Let's put the rock out there. We have a flyer. We have 1 energy. So next turn we have 4 plus 5. It's 10 damage. If we find another artifact, a cheap artifact we can cast, then we can make the Syndicate Trafficker larger and deal little damage. So we go for the throat. So having a second 2 rocks at the same time, it's really cool. Not blocking that one. So the opponent holds all these cards. So that tells us that he does not have some trick to kill the bird. So that's cool. Reprisal against this one. So sad. We could have, if we had 1 mana, we could have saved it, but we did not. So, but we are going to put that one on top of our library because it's just so powerful. Now we play this other. We gain 1 energy from each Bitterstone Rock. And that's very good. Now we're going to swing for 3. Actually, this gains a +1/+1 counter, so it becomes more powerful. Pay. Okay, so the opponent, he has to remove our guys from the sky. He can use more reprisals, maybe he has more of those, but other than that, he's dead next turn. Let's see if he finds the answer. Ethan Tactics, really powerful. Look at this. 12, 17 damage looking at our face. Alright, and if the opponent has a fog, we are really going to lose. Uh-oh. Alright. To our trample. If he had some pump up, he could have 1 mana green pump up, but he did not. We kind of knew that he didn't because in previous turns he could have swing. Okay, let's attack first. And well, I could play this. Yeah, I should have played the. We can't afford the mana here. If I use the wonder, we have energy to give those more counters. Yeah, right. Rock and roll. Let's try one more game. Let's see if we keep our winning streak. Okay, I misused my land, but the opponent, I think if the opponent had found another land, then he could have activated the Sunblade Elf, giving +1/+1 to all the attacking creatures he has. That could have posed a serious obstacle to our plans. But okay, let's see here. Well, our 2 drops are really good, and we have the rock. The only thing we are missing 1 land, but we play first. Let's keep it. Let's go with the servo schematic first, hoping to find another land. Then we can play the caravan, and just then we go for the trafficker. So having the Renegade's Getaway is very cool because it makes our permanent indestructible. So we have found land number 3, so the plan is to next turn drop the caravan. Well, now that we have had to decide, if I play the caravan, then we have the rock for the following turn. Then we can swing with the caravan already. We can also okay, let's see. So kind of a slow card here, human. By paying 1 and tapping this, it taps target not human creature, so a very odd looking card. You don't see that one too often. This one is going to get us some life. Right, let's go with the caravan. We have 1 mana open, but nothing that we can spend that one on for the time being. Skip the attack. So if this survives, if this artifact survives for the next turn, we start gaining life. White and red can remove some artifacts. Since the opponent is playing this not so often seen card, he might be using some strange deck assembling cards. So red plus white, of course we don't block that. take one, we recover that one with the fair. Alright. 3 mana, Flaring Flame King. We want to kill that. Oh boy, look at who showed up to the party. Yeah, this is very powerful. 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go for it. Bam, bada bim, bada bam. 5/5 flyer. Even if the opponent gets to kill this one, we still force him to discard a card, and then he has to play another one that probably is going to be really expensive. There's the Lightning Axe that can deal 5 damage to this, but the opponent has to discard some other card. Let's see if he has the way out. Since he runs Flaring Flame King, I don't think he goes for so much burn spells. I think. Alright, here it comes. 5/6 trample that can pay red to gain +1. So really strong there. What's this? Ah, yeah, I thought so. Skip the blocking here. Alright, if we get enough mana, we can shrink this one. Okay, someone's coming to my home. Let me silence the mic. Oh, someone's coming home. Sorry. Okay, I think we are doing good. This is very scary. He can deal 7 damage to our face. Okay, opponent killing these 2 makes sense, but still we have the power on the board. Okay. So these 2 can trade, and then we are left up with this. Okay, he's swinging. Maybe he's going to activate it. So this is a race for more damage. But if he does not have a blocker, a powerful blocker, we have the rock. We also have the gateway. Yeah, the gateway. Okay, Twin Bolt killing this our face. So he wants to hit us for a strong turn. Okay, expertise. Yeah, okay, let's go. What to do here? Alright. So he had 3, so yeah, if the opponent finds another enchantment, we are in deep trouble there. So let's go just hitting with the caravan here. Let's screw with this one. Maybe I should have crew with the herald. Okay, this is kind of scary here. Okay, let's expect the fact the opponent might have some cool top deck. So if the opponent top decks something powerful, maybe a red land, we can die, so we have to get our demon out of harm. Okay, red land, but it enters tapped, so we are safe for the time being. And now I think the opponent is going to be in a lot of pain. He should not be doing this. He's losing anyways. Skip the blocking. We don't care. We are going to be at just 8-6. We are going to be left at 1. And there we go. Yeah, so powerful. But 1 is not 0. Big news for you. So we still hold the line. And now we just need to deal what? Right. Let's go with this. We're playing this. Yeah, we can crew the caravan and then it's game over. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's give the rock indestructible. I think we gain a bunch of energy, making this a very nice way to finish. There we go. Here we go! Like Mario once said. Continue and swing for victory. We are going to tap the Flaring Flamekin that is already tapped and give the rock +1/+1 and swing for 14. Okay, Riders of the Storm, just like the Aether Storm rock. Yeah, really good. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this gameplay. I'm going to be seeing you soon. Let's shut down this. And until next time, don't forget to leave your comments if you have any suggestions or ideas for something that you like for me to try. Until next time, sayonara.